Last week, a passenger walked up to guest services with her final bill. $400 in charges she did not remember making. She looked confused, embarrassed, and frustrated all at once. I watched this happen over and over again during my 8 years working guest services on cruise ships. Good, honest people losing money to traps they never saw coming. The cruise lines know exactly what they are doing. Every detail on that ship is designed to separate you from your cash in ways that feel invisible until you see that final statement. Today, I am walking you through 13 cruise ripoffs that catch passengers every single voyage. These are not rare mistakes made by careless travelers. These are everyday traps costing regular people hundreds of dollars, sometimes even more than the original cruise fare itself. If you are over 60 and planning a cruise, this matters more than you think, because these tactics hit hardest when you are relaxed and trusting, and just trying to enjoy your well-deserved vacation. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to watch for and how to keep your hard-earned money exactly where it belongs. Let me start with the first ripoff, and it gets people before they even step on the ship. Prepaid gratuities sound so convenient. Pay in advance, forget about tipping, enjoy your vacation without thinking about it. But here is what the cruise line hopes you never figure out. When you prepay gratuities, you give up all your leverage. If your cabin steward disappears for 3 days, or your waiter forgets your order every single night, too bad, you already paid. The smarter move is handling gratuities at the end of your cruise at guest services, where they can adjust everything properly. You can adjust the amount based on the service you actually received during your entire voyage. I've seen passengers prepay $200 in gratuities, then spend the whole cruise frustrated with service they could not change. Meanwhile, the guest who waits until the end has options. They can reward great service generously and address problems honestly. When your steward knows you have not prepaid, they often work a little harder. It is human nature. Keep that flexibility, because on vacation, control is worth more than convenience. The second ripoff happens the moment you open your cabin door. That minibar looks completely harmless sitting there. A cold soda, a small bottle of wine, maybe some chocolate. It feels like part of your cruise package. It is absolutely not. Those items are priced at 3 to 4 times what you would pay anywhere else on the ship. A can of soda that costs $1 at the pool bar costs $7 from your mini fridge. Here is the sneaky part that catches people. Even if you have an unlimited drink package, the mini bar is not included. I watched a couple on a Caribbean sailing grab a few sodas and snacks from their mini bar every day, thinking they were covered. By the end of the week, they had racked up over $100 without even realizing it. The solution is simple. Ignore that minibar completely. Get your drinks from the bars and buffet where they are included in your package or priced fairly. That little fridge is designed to catch you when you are tired or just not thinking. The third ripoff is the drink package itself, and this one is complicated, so stay with me. Drink packages sound amazing. Unlimited cocktails, specialty coffees, bottled water, all for one daily price. The cruise line markets them as incredible value. But let me tell you what I learned watching thousands of passengers. Most people do not drink enough to break even. A typical drink package runs $70 to $90 per person per day. To get your money back, you need to consume 7 to 8 premium drinks every single day of your cruise. That means starting at breakfast and not stopping until late at night. And here's the catch that really gets people. If one adult in your cabin buys the package, most cruise lines require the other adult to buy it too. So now you are paying $150 a day for 2 people, and one of you barely drinks. There is more fine print they hope you miss. Service charges still apply to each drink you order. Many premium liquors are excluded from the package, and some ships limit how many drinks you can order per hour to prevent sharing. Before you buy, honestly assess how much you actually drink on vacation. For most passengers, paying as you go costs less and gives more flexibility. The fourth ripoff is the specialty dining upsell. And this one preys on your desire for a better meal. The main dining room serves perfectly good food that is already included in your fare. But the cruise line puts those specialty restaurants right in your path with beautiful menus and tempting aromas. Suddenly, that $35 steakhouse sounds like a great idea. Here is what they do not tell you. The main dining room can often prepare similar dishes if you simply ask. I've seen chefs make off-menu steaks, customize seafood preparations, and accommodate almost any request. Your waiter wants to make you happy. All you have to do is ask nicely. That extra $50 per person adds up fast. One couple in the specialty restaurant every other night can easily spend $300 on food that was essentially already paid for. If you want a special dinner, go once and make it memorable. But do not think the main dining room cannot deliver a fantastic meal, because it absolutely can. Now let me tell you about the fifth ripoff. And this one makes me genuinely frustrated, because it targets people trying to be responsible. The ship photographer sets up in beautiful spots around the vessel. Grand staircases, sunset backdrops, elegant dining rooms. They snap your picture and smile warmly. Then you walk by the photo gallery and see yourself looking wonderful. The prices will shock you. $25 for a single print. $15 more for the digital file. Here is your insider tip. Those gorgeous photo locations are not exclusive. Take your own pictures in the exact same spots. Ask a fellow passenger or a crew member to snap it for you. Most smartphones have portrait mode now that creates beautiful background blur just like a professional camera. You will get the same memory without the cruise line markup. The sixth ripoff is the casino. And if you enjoy gambling, please hear me carefully. Cruise ship casinos operate under different rules than casinos on land. Once you are in international waters, there are no gaming commissions setting minimum payout requirements. Those slot machines can be programmed to return far less than what you would find in any regulated casino on shore. Land-based slots typically return 90 to 95% over time. Cruise ship slots often run in the mid-80s or even lower. That means for every $100 you put in, you might only get 85 back on average instead of 94. Over a week of playing, that difference adds up to hundreds of dollars. And here is the psychological trick. Machines often feel looser early in the cruise. You hit a few wins, get excited, and keep playing. But that is variance working against you. The house edge never changes. If you enjoy the casino, treat it as entertainment with a strict budget. Set a cash limit before you walk in and stick to it no matter what happens at the table or the machine. Those free drinks they bring you while you play are not free at all. They are calculated to keep you gambling longer and thinking less clearly about your decisions. I have seen passengers walk in planning to spend $50 and walk out having lost $500 because they chased losses while sipping complimentary cocktails. The seventh ripoff happens every single port day, and it catches people trying to do the right thing. Ship-sponsored shore excursions seem like the safe choice. The cruise line organizes everything. They guarantee the ship will wait for you. What could go wrong? The markup is what goes wrong. Those same tours are often available directly from local operators at half the price. A $70 ship excursion might cost $35 if you book it yourself. Now, I want to be fair, because the ship guarantee does matter. If your cruise-sponsored tour runs late, the ship waits. If you book independently and get stuck in traffic, you might watch your ship sail away. For complicated day-long adventures far from the port, booking through the ship makes sense. But for a beach day 10 minutes from the dock, paying double for the cruise line logo is waste. Research your ports before you sail, and check reviews for local operators. The eighth ripoff is the spa, and this one targets passengers who just want to relax. Spa prices on cruise ships are genuinely outrageous. A basic massage runs $150 or more. Facials can cost $200 or $300. And they push hard to sell packages with markups that would make a department store blush. But here's what almost nobody knows. The spa thermal areas are often free during certain times. On embarkation day, while everyone rushes to the buffet, the spa is empty, and many ships offer open access to saunas, steam rooms, and thermal pools at no charge. They want you to experience it, so you will buy treatments later. You can enjoy it and simply not buy anything. Port days are another opportunity. When most passengers are ashore, the spa staff has empty chairs to fill. Ask politely if there are any port day specials or complimentary access. You will be surprised how often they say yes. The ninth ripoff is the art auction. And this one genuinely bothers me because it uses sophisticated psychological tactics. You get invited to a free event with complimentary champagne. The auctioneer is charming and entertaining. The atmosphere is exciting and fun. Before you know it, you are bidding thousands of dollars on artwork you never planned to buy. Those prices are not bargains. The art is often mass-produced prints with inflated values. The champagne is cheap, and the high-pressure environment is designed to make you act on emotion rather than logic. I watched couples walk out of art auctions having spent $5,000 on pieces they later regretted. The champagne wore off, the reality set in, and suddenly that painting looked very different. If you love art, buy it from reputable galleries where you can research fair prices. Do not let champagne and pressure convince you to impulse buy. Now let me tell you about the 10th ripoff, and this one catches people who are just trying to stay connected. Internet packages on cruise ships are expensive and often frustrating. You pay $50 for a package that barely loads email. Video calls are almost impossible. Here is what the cruise line does not want you to know. You do not need their internet for everything. Download entertainment before you board. Save maps and guides to your phone for offline use. Let your family know you will be unreachable except for emergencies. That $200 internet package often delivers $200 worth of frustration. If you absolutely need connectivity, buy the smallest package possible and use it strategically. Accept that being disconnected for a week might actually be good for you. The 11th ripoff is the bottled water upsell. And this one is almost insulting. The ship has perfectly safe drinking water available free throughout the vessel. But the cruise line puts bottled water in your minibar, offers expensive water packages, and makes you feel like buying bottles is normal. It is not normal. It is a ripoff. Bring a refillable water bottle from home and fill it at any beverage station. The water is filtered and clean. That $30 water package represents pure profit for the cruise line and pure waste for you. The 12th ripoff catches even experienced cruisers who have sailed many times before. Photo packages at the end of your cruise seem like good value at first glance. All your photos for one price sounds reasonable. But those packages are designed to make you pay for pictures you do not want, just to get the few you actually like. Review your photos carefully before buying anything. Most passengers find 90% are unflattering or blurry. If you want 3 pictures, buy 3 pictures. Do not let them bundle you into a package with 50 photos you will never look at again. The 13th and final ripoff is perhaps the most important because it can cost you thousands. Travel insurance from the cruise line is convenient, but almost always overpriced and limited in coverage. They offer it at booking because they know you are excited and not thinking carefully. Independent travel insurance policies typically cost half as much and cover twice as much. Medical evacuation, trip cancellation, emergency medical care, all better handled by a dedicated insurance company. Medical care on cruise ships is limited and expensive. If something serious happens, you need evacuation to a proper hospital. That can easily cost $50,000 or more. The cruise line policy might cover $20,000. A good independent policy covers the full amount for a fraction of the price. Before your next cruise, get quotes from independent companies and compare coverage carefully. So there you have it. 13 ways cruise lines try to separate you from your money and exactly how to protect yourself. Prepaid gratuities removing your leverage. Minibars designed to catch you off guard. Drink packages that rarely make mathematical sense. Specialty dining when the main restaurant delivers. Photo traps at every beautiful corner. Casinos with worse odds than anywhere on land. Overpriced shore excursions you can book yourself. Spa services with hidden free alternatives. Art auctions fueled by champagne and pressure. Internet packages that frustrate more than connect. Bottled water when free water flows everywhere. Photo packages bundling pictures you will never want. And travel insurance that costs more while covering less. You now know what the cruise line hopes you never figure out. You have the information to make smarter choices and keep more of your vacation budget for things that actually matter to you. Your vacation should be about relaxation and joy, not discovering surprise charges on your final bill and wondering where all that money went. If this helped you, hit that subscribe button right now. Drop a comment telling me which ripoff surprised you the most because I genuinely want to hear from you. And next time, I'm going to show you the free services worth hundreds of dollars that the cruise line never tells you about. Trust me, you will not want to miss that one. Safe travels and smooth seas, my friend. I will see you in the next video.